God, our Savior, through Jesus. In our communities, in our nation, and around the world, I think we all could probably say, yeah, there's some pretty dark days right now. And if we get sucked into some of the things that we hear, and we get wrapped up in what's going on, we can feel overwhelmed. We need to come back to a passage like this in Jude and say, well, wait a minute. God's in control. God has never relinquished that control. Nothing is ever out of His hands. And as believers reflect, and perhaps these believers to whom Jude was writing, wondering, could they keep themselves in the love of God? Could they avoid contamination from their interaction with ungodly people? Could they walk upright in the land of the living? And the answers to those questions were resounding yes. You can do that. You can do that. Those whom God has redeemed, He will keep, Jude said, from falling, from stumbling. Nothing, Jude wrote, suggests that a true child of God can become an apostate. Nowhere does he give indication that salvation is something that God would give and then take away. We don't have to feel as though we're going to be completely overcome by what overwhelms us, but instead we can overcome overwhelmingly because God is able. Amen. He's in control. You know, the Bible is filled with many stories of people who had those moments in their lives when they felt overwhelmed. And there were others who certainly could have felt that way because of circumstances. This time of the year we reflect upon the Christmas story, and I can't help but to think of what must have been going on in the mind and the heart of Mary, the mother of Jesus. In Luke chapter 1, we have the account of where the angel Gabriel came to the Virgin Mary and shared with her some amazing news. Startling words, if you will. He came and said to the Virgin, listen, God has a plan. Luke chapter 1, beginning with verse 28, greetings, high will overshadow you. And for that reason, the Holy Child shall be called the Son of God. And behold, even your relative Elizabeth has also conceived a son in her old age. And she who was called barren is now in her 6th month. For nothing will be impossible with God. Amen. And Mary said, behold, the bondslave of the Lord. May it be done to me according to your word. And then the angel departed from her. Have you ever really stopped to think about what was taking place here? I mean, really examined the scenario, thought about it, imagined it. She's engaged to be married to Joseph. The angel comes and says, I know you never had relations with a man, but you're about to have a baby.